Hey everybody, today on the mountain I'm out taking a little hike. 3 years ago this week is when the spring wildfire started. Many of you followed that journey and watched that over the next several days the fire grew and it traveled and it eventually made its way to my place, and then for about 4 days we all suspected that my house had gone up in flames. Well, fortunately it didn't, and that was a blessing. But I thought maybe I would share with you what it looked like then. These are images that I took during my first visit back to the land, and you can see how bleak and devastating it was. Everybody kept saying it's going to green up, and sure enough, it has been greening up. The lower underbrush is oaks. They come up from their roots. The trees that you see that are still dead are the fir trees, and I miss the fir forest. As a matter of fact, it will be maybe 20 years before we have a tree that's even as tall as I am, and those being the ones that we planted. I've planted about 2,000 trees on the property, and many of you were very gracious and gave donations for those trees. Thank you very much. There's some amazing things that have happened. For example, just behind me here are some aspen trees, and those aspen trees were the only ones on my 40 acres. There was about 6 of them. But since the fire, their little suckers have sent out, and we have thousands of aspen trees that are growing. So that's been pretty amazing to watch. When I look out over the land and I see the changes that Mother Nature has brought, I'm reminded of the changes that we all have in our lives. We may start on one particular journey, and due to various circumstances, we end up on another path. And hopefully it's a path that we can manage and navigate, and that's what I continue to do. I really am inspired by what I see, and I see the hope that is growing. It's been that way pretty much from the beginning. Even in the midst of all the destruction, at the beginning, I kept trying to find that silver lining. I hope that you will look for the silver linings in all the clouds of your life. As a matter of fact, it's a cloudy day right here on the mountain, but it's still pretty nice.